Whew. Man. Mickey P crushing the Radiohead a few weeks back here in a little impromptu soft key, low key launch. Testing things out. And she, man, she was amazing. That was Mickey P at one of our previous Mos EB Cantina streams. And she will be rejoining us, friends, this coming Monday for an official EB plus Mickey P Mos EB Cantina live stream. Put on your calendars. Friends, welcome in! So great to see you. Happy Thursday. I'm EB. You are in the EB Lounge, and this, my friends, is indeed the Mos EB Cantina. Welcome! Happy Thursday. I hope you've been having a great week so far, and we hope we can pre-game your weekend together most brilliantly. Let us know what we can play for you by following the link that we have. Oh, you know what? I've not pinned it, though. I have posted it. Well, let me make sure I pin those, too. Oh, my gosh. I haven't pinned them yet. Boom. Now pinned. Hey, what's up, Eyes in the Sky? Welcome in. Nope, don't pin that one. That was the wrong pen. That was my bad. There you go. Now we'll pin the right one. Let's pin that, shall we? There we go. Awesome. Fantastical. Welcome into Eyes on the Sky, buddy. Monster with the most. I believe Arcana Eclipse is hanging out as well. I had no idea I'd be here for this until about 15 minutes ago, but I made it! Congrats, amigo. Congrats, indeed. Well done. Well played, sir. That's awesome. Why is that thing doing that? That's so weird. Don't do that thing. There we go. Awesome. Improv my time. Indeed. Welcome in, buddy. Good to have you. I think Arcana Eclipse is there, so either one of you as well, but I think Arcana Eclipse is also working at the same time, so she's doing a little phone modding. So, Eyes, if you're here and you're good with handling song lists, go for it, buddy. I think Arcana Eclipse would not object. but don't quote me. Actually, quote me on that. And then she says, "No, EB, that was foolish talk." Then you can throw me under the bus. Cool? Either way, I'm happy with whoever wants to move songs around. And friends, fellow loungers, this one and all, welcome in 18 Yamaha. Happy Thursday, buddy. We got some rain down here. How you guys doing over there in your neck of the woods? It's great to see you all. We've got some songs lined up tonight to get us kicked off and started right. Robert Redford passing at 89 a couple days ago, and so we're going to make sure we play at least one song tonight that is from one of his classic legendary movies, The Way We Were. Looking forward to playing that and celebrating as part of our tribute. But there's so many opportunities that we can play tonight for so many kind of great tunes. Let us know what we can play for you. All you have to do is follow the link that is posted and now officially pinned in our chat. We'll be glad to play something for you. All requests from that streamer song list that you'll find via that link are absolutely 100% free. If you're requesting from our streamer song list, we'd love to play something for you. It adds it automatically to our queue right up here, right up there. Just let us know what we can play for you. Hit the request button next to any song you'd like me to play for you. I'd be glad to do it. Let's choose our adventure tonight as we pre-game our weekend together. Welcome into John Sibbo. First time request, first time chatter, first time requester. A little Bob Seger. Heck yeah, brother. Glad to play that for you. Thanks for the request. Much appreciated. Thank you as well to Ms. Duck, who's been hanging out with us. And see you're looking to make some requests. Just follow the link that we have posted in our chat there. Ms. Duck over in the YouTube universe. We're glad to have that hook you up. Oh, let me go over here as well. There we go. Now I've got everything dialed in. Perfect. Awesome. What we're going to do right now, friends, is we're going to get my fingers warmed up with a little EB song cycle. That will give everyone who's viewing a chance to take a few minutes, hop over to that streamer song list I was just talking about, right, Sid? And then take a look, find a tune that you dig and that you'd like to hear me play for you. Hit the request button. I'm going to warm up my fingers, play through what we call the EB song cycle, and then we'll circle back up here in just a few minutes to see what you all have added to our song queue. Right up there. And then we'll start hitting those requests earnest for the rest of our stream. If you have any questions or need any kind of assistance at all, we've got Arcana Eclipse and Eyes on the Sky hanging out with us tonight here in chat. Just throw your question right into our chat window They'll be sure to help you out best that they can. They're great. They are officially our EB mods, and they're super cool, and they're super great, and they're super, super helpful. So just let us know how we can help. We're glad to have you here at EB Lounge Season 3 for our Mos EB Cantina. Hope you enjoy. friends, concludes our little warm-up that we always like to get started with here at the EB Lounge. Mos EB Cantina. Welcome in, friends, to our request-driven Piano Lounge stream. Mos EB Cantina, it's Thursday night for us here, and I am looking very much forward to playing your requests. We're going to take a look over here, see what's coming up next. All right, we've got a little tribute tonight by request for that guy, the guy who breathes fire around here. His name is Sid. He's pretty good at that whole breathing fire thing. In fact, I've there it is. Boom, boom. Nice. There it is. I made sure I updated some of our exclamation point commands, as you can see. Yeah. By request for Sid, our channel mascot, the jazz fire-breathing dragon, who hangs out with us. It's really cool. He requested a little something to honor the passing of Robert Redford. Amazing, amazing, legendary actor. Nothing more need be said. Good old Bob, as he would be called by his friends and colleagues. And we're going to be playing The Way We Were to open with our request for tonight via Sid. And then after that, we'll be playing your request the rest of the night. Make sure and let us know what we can play for you. All you have to do is follow that link in our chat. We've got that dialed in, so what I'll go ahead and do now is just catch up in chat, make sure see where everything's going on here before we start into our next song for Sid. From Miss Duck over in the YouTube universe, your playing really reminds me of the Victorian era. Well, I'll take that as posh and sophisticated. How about that? I'll interpret it that way. I hope that's okay. I like that. The Victorian era. Yeah, rather sophisticated of my playing. Thank you ever so much. Charmed. Brilliant. Ever so much. Cheerio. Brilliant. Thank you. That's very kind, Miss Duck. Appreciate that. Welcome into Thomas as well. Great to have you all joining us over in the YouTube universe. We would love to play something for you. Just let us know. We have our link to our streamer song list. It's eblounge.com/song list. And there are several hundred tunes that you can pick from that we'll be glad to play for you for free. So check that out. Thanks as well to John's Bibbo, who has made the request. I see over here in the Twitch Cosmos from John's. Played keys for 14 years. So excited to... And then the chat scrolled. So excited to listen. UK based. Oh, that's fantastic, John. I'm glad to have you over on our side of the pond, as you heard me do my horrible British accent. Oops. Sorry, man. Not that good. I do my best. How about that? Welcome in, and it's great to have you. And looking forward to play your request as well. I see that in there with some Bob Seger. Man, I love me some Bob Seger. And the Silver Bullet Band. Indeed. Welcome in also to 1600 Love. Do I do rap songs that have pianos in them? So, the thing with rap is, since it's spoken word, it's hard to really play rap music since there is not a pitch. So like R&B hip hop stuff is a little bit better. A little easier when there's a melody, right? So all that being said, welcome in 1600 Love. Glad to have you here, and let us know if there's something you'd like to hear. We've got several hundred tunes at our streamer song list. You just follow the link over there. That's posted and pinned on our chat. I'm sure we can find something we can hook you up with. And thanks for hanging out with us. Appreciate you, buddy. That wasn't too bad, TBH. Thank you, John. You're very kind. Awesome. Well, friends, let's go ahead and do this tribute to Bob, as they like to call him, Robert Redford. Thanks for all the amazing memories you gave us in the corner of our mind. Good old Bob. Memories like the corner of my mind. That's a lyric, if you don't know the song. The very first verse from this song, The Way We Were. And he sure gave us a lot of memories, those of us who enjoy his film and his moments, and of course, his festivals like Sundance. Robbie Red, there you go, buddy. Thank you, Eyes. Friends, if you need any assistance, that guy right there, Eyes on the Sky, be happy to help you out. You put it in our chat. Meanwhile, we hope you enjoy being here with us at Mos EB Cantina. This is from the same named film, The Way We Were. Hope you're in a good place, Bob. Hope you're riding horses, buddy. He was quite a horse guy. Robert Redford. Rest in peace, brother. From the movie of the same name. Babs, of course, crushing that song. For many a moon, the way we were. Friends, I'm EB. You're in the EB Lounge. Welcome in to our request-driven stream of Piano Lounge Time, the Mos EB Cantina. So great to have you with us tonight. Eyes on the Sky, our Cannon Clips, our two super cool EB mods, keepers of the queue, helping out any way they can. Oh, we're going to have a great night. I already saw several of the requests in the queue. We're going to have a blast tonight, folks. So glad you can hang out with us tonight. This is going to be a lot of fun. Let us see what we've got dialed in. Coming up next, that was The Way We Were. May the force indeed be with you always, Bob. Awesome. Coming up, Gold Star tonight again goes to Sherwag. You get a lot of Gold Star, Sherwag. Sherwag getting their first request in many a night. One of our most loyal and ardent fans, and a night of Storytime, as you shall soon all see. We're going to be announcing several things next week I'm really excited for. Oh man, if you haven't followed or subscribed yet and you dig what we do, man, we're going to be releasing some really big drops next week. I'm super pumped, including right at our very first Mickey P and EB show that's official on Monday. We're going to be releasing a lot of news. So make sure and catch up. Well, first of all, it's going to be a great show. Can't wait to play with Mickey P. We've got some really cool new things coming your way. So if you dig what we do, hang out with us. Monday night, 7 p.m. CT, Central Time. Coming up, this is for Sherwag. Before we dive in, let's make sure we're all caught up in chat. We've got great requests coming in for Eyes on the Sky, John's Bibbo, 18 Yamaha. And before we get to those, though, we got Sherwag with her first... What? Just... Okay. Did we get a priority request? Oh, we sure did. Thank you. Thank you. And we got to get down to a couple other things. All right. So all the things. Okay, we got all kinds of stuff going on over here. I'm getting caught up now. Thank you for whoever did that, mods. Thank you for setting me straight. Awesome. First off, we have a couple bits of order of business to take care of. Lady Bear is sneaking in while getting her hair done. Another one of our EB mods with a 2-month resub. Let's take care of that. Woo, Lady Berry subscription. Woo, thank you for the 2-month resub. And John's Bibbo with 5 gift subs. Look out. Woo, John's Bibbo subscription. Woo, thank you for those gift subs. Those are 5 gift subs. And thank you for your 1-month sub. Oh my gosh. John Bibbo, welcome in, brother, and thank you so much for helping to keep the lights on, the lightsabers and the fairy lights on here at EB Lounge. Much appreciated, brother. Much appreciated. Thanks, buddy. And I'm looking forward to playing. You got a prio sub, so anytime we get $5 or more equivalent within our channel and within our stream, that gets you a prio request placement for your request. So that's what we're going to be doing with some little Bob Seger coming up. I got you, my brother. Fantastic. Let's take a look here. Anything else? Oh my gosh, cool. Welcome into Shadow Smirker as well. Good to see you. From John's Bibbo. Have to support a channel like yours. Aww. Thanks, man. Thanks, dude. I'm glad you dig it, brother. And we trust me, we appreciate the support around here. Big time. 18 Yamaha, thanks. Oh, great request too, 18 Yamaha. Nice one, buddy. We got you. We got you. Fantastic. Oh, look at these killer requests they're all throwing in. Thank you to Sherwag. Thank you to Eyes in the Sky. Awesome, folks. And I even just added in, just to let you know, just take those old records off that shelf, baby. That's right. There it is. Here we go. All right, cool people. Let me see. Any other chat that we're missing? With K-pop melody. I do love me some K-pop. In fact, I'm actually teaching some K-pop right now to some a couple of my students. I've got a couple rabid K-pop fans. I know that like K-pop Demon Hunters is like everywhere right now. I need to learn. I've got, I even have a chart of Golden. I might be able to wing that. It'd be a live learn, so we need to do it as a live learn. But because I've never actually played it, I've just taught her how to play it, which is weird, like to say that, but true. But this one coming up for John's Bibbo. This one I played a few times. Let's do it, shall we? Let's get these old records off the shelf. Let's bring it. Thank you for the request. Thank you for the subs. Let's have some fun. Bob Seger, old time rock and roll. Seeger by request for John's Bibble 1. Pardon me. That old time of rock and roll. Love me some Bob Seger, man. Such good stuff. Probably, you know, you've got your Billy, you got your Elton, right? And those were the guys who used to do it. There's a couple bands that people sort of forget about, like, oh yeah, those guys were kind of killer piano players too. Bob Seger, one of those cats. Supertramp had some great stuff in it too, as well. Like, you know, there's like 3 or 4 bands out there, like, oh yeah, like when you mention them, like, oh yeah, those guys were awesome, weren't they? You know, just some great keys work. Of course, you've got Rick Wakeman, you know, with some of the prog band, but just like even just some of the straight up classic rock stuff, you know, yeah, of which Bob Seger definitely fits that bill. A little underrated. Man, that guy also, he ground it out, man. That guy did the grind for years and years and years trying to break through before he eventually did. I mean, that guy paid his dues and eventually made it and broke through, and it became a household name back in his day, for sure. Secret Firefox, welcome in. Great to have you, brother. How you doing? Can we give a shout out for Secret Firefox, fellow piano streamer here in the Twitch cosmos? Hey, buddy. How you doing? What's going on? Great piano player as well. Great contemplative, meditative player. Improvisational player as well. It's good to see you, amigo. Anything we can play for you, let me know, okay? Awesome. Take a look over here. There we go. Can you try Still With You by... I'm not familiar with that one, Miss Duck, unfortunately, but if you find it and it's part of our live learn, can someone throw a live learn link for Miss Duck to see how that works? Or if you go to our song list... link that's also posted, it does walk you through on how to do live learns there as well. So we'd be glad to try and see if we can find it for you, see if we can figure it out and see what we can do on that. Okay, and if that doesn't work for you, let me know. Plan B from our streamer song list as well. We'll see what we can do and hook you up. Okay, awesome. Thanks for the shout out for Secret Firefox there as well. Good to have you, buddy. What you been streaming lately these days, Firefox? What you been working on, brother? All right, let's take a look here. Awesome. Coming up next, friends, that was for John's Bibbo over in the UK. What part? Hey, so John, I don't know if I don't know hardly anything about British football, or British football that we Americans call soccer. So I know very, very little, John. So if I say something that annoys you, please forgive me, because I have literally learned almost entirely everything about international football from Ted Lasso and now Welcome to Wrexham. But I gotta say, as a guy who actually used to hate soccer, I'm like, I just binged watched the first 4 seasons of Welcome to Wrexham. I was like, you know what? Soccer's not too bad. Yeah, I might watch a soccer game. This is like a conversion. I never thought I would say that word, that phrase ever in my life. Like, you know what? Maybe I should check out soccer more. Like, that would never imagine to come out of my mouth. But I'm just saying, after both those shows with Ted Lasso and now Welcome to Wrexham, I'm like, cool, kind of cool. From Secret Firefox, learning how to drive a car, back to streaming as well. Brilliant, both on Twitch and YouTube. Fantastic. Well, folks, give him a follow, give him a subscribe. Secret Firefox, a great fellow player. Glad to have you hanging out with us, buddy, and hopefully we can catch one of your streams myself very soon. That's fantastic. So in the English football culture from John's Bibbo, Wrexham is now hated because the success they've gained has only come from a Netflix doc, which I find funny. It's not Netflix. What is it? It's FX even. Oh, but Disney owns FX now, right? And so they had a whole joke of the Disney FC. Yeah. I kind of figured that might be the dynamic, John. That's priceless. And Ryan Lowe's investment, of course. Yeah, 100%. Right. Yes. Although I actually did look, and they're kind of getting their tail handed to them in the championship league now, right? So there's a humbling, stabilizing process, I think, going on at this moment. So we'll see how they survive. And after a back-to-back promotion. It's crazy, man. Crazy. Well, friends, I'm looking forward to playing these tunes for you. You've got some great requests in already. We've got requests in here for Eyes on the Sky and another one for John's Bibbo. Before we get to those... did we play? I feel like we lost Sherwag somewhere along the way. Did Sherwag had a request in there? I'm not sure what happened to it. Did we lose some requests, folks? I feel like we lost some requests. I know Sherwag had a request in there, but it's not there. Welcome into Einle Guzaker. Einle Zacher. There, now I got it. Einle Zacher. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good time. Stand by, I know what happened. Awesome, fantastic. Thanks, buddy. I think hers was next. I could be wrong on that, though. Again, thanks so much to John's Bibbo for the subs. Thank you for the subscription as well from Pogo PD and from the follow from John as well. The chance you hear about Mickey Mouse and the not very tasteful things done to him by Rex and supporters are so funny. I believe it. I believe it. Oh my gosh. I'm Link Zucker. Do you know La La Land? Couldn't see it on the list. I do have a. I do. In fact, have that exact one. The Me and Sebastian's theme. You got it. We'll be glad to add that for you. And friends, thanks for doing that. Exactly. If any of you do have any requests or need any kind of assistance, that's exactly what you can do. Is just put it right in our chat, and we'll be happy to help you out the best that we can. So thanks for letting us know how we can help you tonight. There it is. Thank you so much for getting that back in. Eyes in the Sky for helping me out, brother. Awesome. We'll go back there. There it is. Good. Awesome. So this is coming up next. We've got requests for Eyes in the Sky. John's Bibbo, 18 Yamaha. We had a request in there for La La Land for me and Sebastian's theme, which is City of Stars. Yes, City of Stars, right? Is that the one? City of Stars, I believe. That's the one that we have in the streamer song list. Glad to play that for you. And then we've got up for Sherwag. Haven't played this in a while, Sherwag. Nice request. One of my all-time favorite Frank Sinatra tunes. He recorded originally on his album Songs for Swingin' Lovers. What a great title, right? His first album I think ever for was the Capitol was called Songs for Young Lovers, and that was did really well. And then he came out about 2 or 3 albums after that with this one Nelson Riddle charts that are just mind-blowingly good. And it's Frank, I think, really honestly, in some ways, at his peak in terms of his craft, stylistically, it was just for swinging. It was perfect, like just literally one of the best albums, swing albums ever recorded, top 3 for sure. And this is a classic tune from that called How About You by request for Sherwag. Friends, welcome in to EB Lounge and the Mos EB Cantina. Here's some Frank. Frank Sinatra from Songs for Swingin' Lovers. Originally recorded on that album. What a great album that was. That was one of the, I think that was the very first Frank Sinatra album I ever bought. And it was actually a gold, like how they made like sort of like gold CD re-releases. It was so cool. And I loved it. It was such a great album. Songs for Swingin' Lovers by request for Sharewag. Hope you enjoyed that, my friend. Folks, I'm EB. You're in the EB Lounge. We are rocking what we like to call the Mos EB Cantina. Welcome in, lounge lizards, force wielders, bounty hunters, one and all. Great to have you with us tonight. That was by request for Sharewag. Catching up here. Let us know we can play for you. Follow the link that is posted and pinned in our chat. That'll take you to our streamer song list, where you can find a couple hundred or so tunes that might fit the bill for something you'd like to hear. Help us choose our adventure tonight. Chart our way through the stars, one song request at a time. Thank you, Sharewag. Thank you, John Bibbo. Awesome. The one which Sebastian plays to Mia all the time. When he comes to his show, he sees her husband plays the song. The end. Oh, I don't know if I know that one. I do have City of Stars. I think I know which one you're talking about. I don't know if I have that one. We could look at that to see if we could maybe do a live learn on that. You can take a look to see. But if City of Stars would work for a plan B, you just let us know, whichever one you prefer. We'd probably have to do a live learn on the first one you're mentioning, because I don't think I know that one. But we could definitely do City of Stars. That should be on our streamer song list. So let us know which way you'd like us to go on that. Just throw it in our chat. We'll be happy to hook you up, brother. Thanks so much for being here. All right, friends, we've got coming up next for 18 Yamaha. What's up, buddy? 18 Yamaha with the great request. And one thing, as a regular and veteran lounge lizard around here, that 18 Yamaha knows pretty well. Certain songs, if you request them, are kind of Easter eggs. You're probably going to get more bang for your buck. More tossed in your salad? I don't know. More cheese on your burger. Sure, how about that? That sounds good. And 18 Yama is no stranger to this joint around here. And he knows very well that one of the things I love doing is something we like to call the TV show theme medley. And I think we're going to need to do it. What do you guys think? Yes? Yes, no? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think, Magic 8 Ball? Should we do it? Should we do the medley? What do you think? Why is it not typing? That's weird. It's super weird. That's weird. Oh, wow. Did we go down? Huh. Okay. There it goes. That was super weird. There it goes. See if it works. Nope, and it didn't even work. That's fine. All right, well, you know what? I'm just gonna say that the Magic 8 Ball said yes. Signs point to yes. How about that? Thank you for the follow as well from Ein League Zucker. All right, awesome. All right, let's go ahead and rock our next request for 18 Yamaha. Thanks, buddy. Hope you and I are doing well. Hey, and I know I mentioned something to you as well. 18 Yamaha that I'm working on for you and I-80. That's gonna be announced next week too. There should be. I've been waiting getting some things in the mail, and they're supposed to arrive like later on this week. So like tomorrow, I think. Once I get those, I can make the post, and then I can talk about the other things I was talking to you guys about individually. So be watching next week for it. From John Bibo, another one Rob McElhenney gets is the chant. Is you're just a Ryan Reynolds. Yeah, that I'm sure he probably takes some joy and satisfaction in that, actually. You know, British football is definitely a cultural experience, isn't it? Right? There it is. British culture at its finest. Exactly. Exactly. All right, friends, let's do this. So great. So great. All right, cool people. I'm so glad to sort of stepped into this experience. I'm getting, I think, some of the best parts because of this documentary, honestly, I gotta say, and from good old Ted. All right, cool people. What are we playing? Oh, we're doing our TV theme show medley. of which Friends will be the last one. So stick around. It should be a fun ride getting there. Thanks again for being here. I'm EB. You're in the EB Lounge. This is Mos EB Cantina with 18 Yama's request for, well, a whole bunch of TV show stuff. Here we go. Keep track. You might get them all. Gotta name them all. Ooh, actually, reminds me, I do need one chart. Before I do this, I gotta do it right. There's one that I like to use a chart with, just to be on the safe side, and there it is. Here we go. All right, we're starting over. I can't get the office wrong. Come on. Here we go. Okay. Shake it out. I haven't played in a while, but still, no excuses. Horrible. I feel like I just lost to like the bottom league team. Here we go. man, starting off with like the reboot, like it's not that hard, but it's like a little thing, and you gotta get it right. I was like, man, and like the fingers, I must have talked too long or something, and like the fourth finger, which is the culprit, the mooch. It's like, dude, work. I'm like, no, come on, man. But after I got to the Lonely Man from the theme from the 80s version of The Incredible Hulk, then I had a chance to breathe a little bit. Welcome to my world. Friends, that was my request for 18 Yamaha. A little Friends, followed by a few other TV show theme songs. Hope you enjoyed that, my friends. Thanks for the request. Thanks for the Easter egg. Thanks for indulging me in one of my favorite medleys to play here at EB Lounge. Folks, I am EB of said EB Lounge, and we are in what we like to call the Mos EB Cantina. Welcome in. It's great to have you with us at our request-driven Piano Lounge stream here this Thursday. Happy Thursday, or as you may be, Devlika, hanging out in Europe as well. I don't know, are you guys there in the UK yet into the wonderful world of Friday? I know Devlika is. Welcome in, Devlika. Good to see you, my friend. Devlika, I'm loving, you requested the song that was our feature for our pre-roll tonight a few weeks back when Mickey P performed Creep. And it was so nice of you to, well, after hearing, I think you had a request in for another song, if I remember right. And you're like, you know what? I think she would sound even better on this song. And you switched, I think it was Corey Hart, Sunglasses at Night. And you switched from that to Creep. And boy, did she crush it. It was literally one of the best performances I've ever played of that song because I was so inspired by her performance. I was like watching the video. Check it out on YouTube if you haven't seen it yet. We just posted that today, and then I saw a little Devlika's name on the song request. Hope you're doing well, my friend. What's news in your world? Good to have you hanging out. Indeed. Oh my gosh, so many cool folks hanging out with us tonight, friends. Thanks for being here with us. There we go. Oh, we got some great requests coming up. Excelente. Great stuff in the queue, folks. Request for Kyber Crystal as well. Welcome into Kyber Crystal. Always a lovely way to announce your presence. I sense a presence in the force, a presence I've not sensed in some time. Kyber Crystal with a request. Some Journey, Devlika as well. Oh yeah, Alana Miles. Get the Canadian going. Speaking of Canadians, Alana Miles. John's Bibbo as well. Eyes on the Sky in there. All right, cool people. And Eyes, go ahead and make sure, one of the things that we do around here, John, is if we get first-time requesters, we do try and prioritize those if they a little bit. So we might move things around a little bit. But you made several prior subs, so we're going to try and get yours in also at the same time. Oh, man, and this is one of my all-time favorites, so we'll be playing that one next. For sure. Made that dialed in the chart just to make sure I could probably play it memorized, but, you know, if you don't have to, why do that? There it is. Actually, do it. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. There it is. There. Love this. Bonnie Raitt, man. What an incredible talent. Got that dialed in. Thank you to Stola Soto for the follow as well. Oh, yeah. So much great stuff going on tonight, guys. So many great tunes, so many great requests. It's great to have you all hanging out with us. It makes it a little bit bigger on my screen for some reason. It's not showing me all the things I need to see, so I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. Grow the thing with the stuff. There it goes. All right, cool. Much better. Awesome. Fantastic. All right, good. Let me get caught up in chat. All right, there we go. Excellent. Okay, you stuck me on everything between the office and the cheers. Okay, let me run it down for you. So, okay, we'll do a quick rundown on for those of you who are playing along at home and you weren't sure. So this, of course, was The Office that I butchered. And this one, Parks and Rec. That's Parks and Rec. And then a little shout out to the good old BBC with Sherlock, the Benedict Cumberbatch, Martin Freeman Especialis that came out in the teens. Oh, what a great show that was! So good, Sherlock. And then after that, that was the Incredible Hulk from the late '70s, early '80s. Mr. Bill Bixby and Lou Ferrigno starring in that. And then I love that music. That song at the end with the end credits. It's just a beautiful song. That really, it was a piano song that was one of the songs that I loved listening to. That honestly kind of got in my brain to make me want to play piano. And then let's see. After that, another '80s legendary show. Was for the longest time one of the longest running show, MASH. The theme to that, which actually had lyrics originally called "Suicide is Painless," but then they turned it into instrumental for the TV version from the movie. And then, of course, Friends. There it is. So those of you who are playing along, hopefully you scored high on your percentile. It's always a fun one to play. Indeed. Excellent. Great request. Welcome in there. Catching up on chat real quick. Okay, that was meant. Thank you so much, John. Much appreciated. Thanks, 18 Yamaha. That was great. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for the excuse to play it for you. For sure. Excellent. We are an hour and 35 minutes into Friday. Oh, man. Buddy, you're a late nighter like me, it sounds like. Well, thanks so much for being in. Also, this is my favorite song to play on the piano. It is immense. Yes, yes. John, are you a streamer as well by any chance? Or you just happen to be hanging out? Or are you thinking of becoming a streamer with the world of the Twitch cosmos? Let us know. Devlika, we just have the same taste in music. For sure, my friend. Indeed, Devlika. So good to see you. I hope you're doing well. What you been up to, my friend? Excellent. Eyes on the sky. There we go. The ones I missed. You got it, brother. Welcome into Paracoda! Fellow mod with the most. Hey, buddy. Congrats on the exam passing, by the way, too, for the certification. Great to have you hanging out, brother. We've got all the cool mods hanging with us, friends, so if you need any kind of assistance, do let us know. I'm going to rock this beautiful tune by request for John's Bibble 1. We've got some great tunes in the queue. We're going to be taking requests for probably another 10-15 minutes before we close the queue out officially. So if you'd like to make a request, we'd love to play it for you. All requests from our streamer song list are 100% free. Follow that link that's posted and pinned on our chat. We'll hook you up. We got you. This is coming for John. This is Bonnie Raitt's I Can't Make You Love Me. One of my all-time favorite songs. Hope you enjoyed it as well. Such a great song. She recorded that vocal in one take. When she went into the studio, Bonnie Raitt, the legend herself. She tried other takes and just couldn't catch the same emotion, just the rawness of singing that song. So yeah, but we hear the radio cut. That was her first take. God bless. Bonnie, I and Grogu, we salute you. That's some serious force wielding right there, my friend. Indeed. Thank you for the request as well, John's Bibble. Appreciate it, my friend. Thank you for the cheer as well. Oh my gosh, buddy. Thank you so much. So good. I'm not a streamer, but I gig live in the UK and post covers on socials of me playing keys. That is awesome, brother. And singing What I Tell You. John, thank you so much, my friend. And feel free to share your stuff. One of the things that we are also doing now on my YouTube channel, pardon me, is we have activated something called communities, where friends who are fellow YouTubers can post. It's really kind of cool. And of course, if you're just a community member and aren't a creator, totally cool. But if you use YouTube at all and want to share your link with our community, feel free. You can actually create posts, kind of like in Discord or like Reddit, that YouTube's now starting. And that's sort of where I focus all my social stuff, is also on my YouTube communities page. So feel free to chime in there and let us know there or in Discord as well. Go ahead and feel free to post any of that stuff if you'd like us to check out what you do for your content. Glad to check that out, brother. For sure. Let us know. I don't really use anything meta anymore. I just really don't use Instagram or Facebook, but I do use Discord and I do use YouTube because I really want to make sure I'm promoting my fellow creators on there as much as I can. Yeah, YouTube. I dig me some YouTube for sure, and of course Twitch. Duh. Twitch is still the happening place for live streaming. My gosh, all the tools. If YouTube would let me have memberships, hint hint, YouTube. That's a whole thing with Piano Lounge and doing copyright stuff that they're sorting stuff out that Twitch has no problems with. So thanks, Twitch. Appreciate that. Welcome in. Oh my gosh, we have a raid coming in. What just happened? From Sophia Crombie Music. Oh my gosh, welcome in. However, I've got some bad news for you, Lounge Lizards, one and all. Scramble the X-Wings, close the blast doors. Oh my gosh, Sophia Crombie Music and their Imperial Army have indeed arrived. Crombie Music, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. We adore having you guys hanging out with us tonight here at the EB Lounge. For those of you who do not know me, I am EB. This is the EB Lounge where we are rocking what we like to call, you may have already guessed with the Mando helmet. You may have already guessed with what we just played from the Imperial March, giving you your shout out. But we have a little thing we like to call the Mos EB Cantina. We're kind of Star Wars friendly around here. What? No way. Nah. Yeah. Thanks so much for being here at our Request-Driven Piano Lounge stream where we're serving things up. Of course, Sophia, let us know we can play for you in particular, my friend. We'd love to hook you up as raid captain, fellow streamer. Let us know what we can get in for your prio requests. And let me also go over there. I'm not sure where we are status-wise with these. So let me go ahead and make sure and check on that. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go take a look over here. That's good. And then we did that with the thing. Boom. Make sure we give all the shout-outs, all the things. No, yeah, Sophia, you are new to me, and I am glad to give you a follow. That is fantastic. I'll just read it right here. We can do a shout-out as well, but I'll just read it straight up. Hi, my name is Sophia Crombie. I'm 24 years old, and I'm a singer-songwriter from Medellin. I'm going to say Colombia. I'm going to, the two L's, it's a yeah, right? Medellin, Colombia. Singing is my favorite thing in the world. Well, that's awesome because playing piano for awesome singers is my favorite thing in the world. Spanglish is my first language. That is fantastic. You know, before moving to Kansas City, I lived at one point in my life in Miami, Florida for 12 years. Yeah, I almost know some Spanish. And I know I've heard plenty of Spanglish in my day from my Cuban and Colombian friends down there. So yes, it's so great to have you. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you to all you cool raiders, and let us know what we can play for you. Indeed, please let us know how your stream was. If there are any highlights, we'd love to hear about it. And especially to our Lounge Lizard friends, if you have not given Sophia a follow, Sophia Crombie Music a follow, please do. I just did. She seems pretty cool. Not just because they rated us, which is also really cool, and we really dig that. Let's take a look here, just make sure we're catching up. Welcome in for Paracoda. I'm doing well, playing some tennis pickleball early today. Nice, buddy, which is fun. Thank you for the snaps, friend. Thank you for everyone who's been here. What a great time we're having, folks. Awesome. Welcome to Shadow Smirk. Oh, Raider, so Shadow Smirker, fellow Sophia fan. Got it. Fantastic. Y'all are amazing. Thank you for the follows as well to Eduardo, to Trouble Revolts, and to Donna Zone, as well as the raid. Friends, let us know we can play for you. Let me make sure we're circling up here. Okay, let's see what everyone's talking. Would love to hear something you really enjoy playing. Absolutely, my friend. Gosh, okay, let's see here. Is there a particular genre? Do you like pop, rock, jazz, blues? A decade? Like, do you like sticks from the 70s, from the 80s? Do you like classic rock, 60s, 90s? Those are kind of my strengths. I'm old, Sophia. I'm not 24. I remember when I was 24, I think, back in the day. But yeah, I am not. So I know lots of old music and stuff. So I'd love to play something as well. But I can play something probably written this century. Oh, man. Thank you for the warm... Oh, please, Sophia, thank you for the warm raid. Indeed. I almost know exactly, Shadowsburger. Yes. Hi and low from Ontario. Welcome into the Aspinator. Love me some... I tell you what. Canada is so great. I love Canada. And welcome in to Aspinator. We had an incredible gal out of Halifax. No, Nova Scotia? Yeah. That area, small village outside of that area, who a singer-songwriter named Tara Spencer, who is just incredible. She was part of our Storytime season last year. And there are just so many great Canadian music live streamers on the Twitch platform. Just fantastic. And they just seem like I just love Canadians. I just do. Absolutely. Welcome in, friend. Let's see here. So would love to hear some and make sure I haven't missed anything. Okay, good. Again, thank you for the raid. Let me go ahead and hook you up. And if you think of something specific, let me know. But I'm gonna pick something right now. Would love to hear something you really enjoy playing. You got it, my friend. I'm gonna pick something for Sophia and for their... Actually, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna go... Sophia, if I can find your... I'm gonna look at your streamer song list. How about that? Let me see what kind of stuff you play, and that will help me dial in a little bit better too. Let's see here. About, and then I'm sure you've got a link in there, right? Song list. There it is. Boom. Let me take a look at your list. Let's see what you do. Let's see what you play. Ah, oh my gosh. Oh gosh, yes. Okay, cool. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. Boom. There it is. All right. Can we put up for Eyes in the Sky or anybody? Can we put up sort of a custom link, kind of what we do with TV? We're gonna do for our raiders. We're going to do for Sophia a little Adele. We're gonna do an Adele medley. How about that? That sound cool? Let's get her done. Excellent. Bum bum bum. I see we got some Adele in there. Let's hook you up with some Adele. How's that sound? Sound cool? Excellent. I watch a lot of Twitch, so I can say I almost know how to play piano. Nice. Oh my gosh. Y'all crack me up. Oh, thank you. Yes, Halifax is beautiful for sure. You can call me Aspie. You got it, Aspie. All right, let's rock this for... Let me get the... You guys got it? I can put that up too. Our mods are like all coming in from like all over the place these days. Tonight, it's a little crazy for everybody. You got it? Thanks, buddy. You're amazing. All right, friends. For our raiders, Sophia Crombie Music and the Crombie crew, we hope you enjoy a little Adele. Yeah, I haven't played that medley in a while. Thanks for giving me a good excuse to do it. With a cool super rating party from Sophia Crombie Music. A little Adele medley. Hope you enjoyed that. Friends, Raiders, Lounge Lizards, one and all. If you have not given Sophia Crombie Music a follow, please do. Because they were cool enough to spend some time with us. We'd love to spend some time with you down the road, my friend. Thank you, Sophia. I'm really looking forward to, honestly, I'm looking at your song list over here, your streamer song list. And I'm like, yeah, I want to hear that girl sing some of those tunes. I'm like, cool. For sure. I'm looking forward to hearing your music down the road very, very soon, hopefully. We'll definitely be catching it. And let us know if there's anything coming up that we should know about. If you have any kind of particular stream or just when your next stream is, we'd love to know about it here in the EB Lounge world. Thanks, my friend. Thank you for the snaps as well. Thank you to Paracoda. Thank you, Shadow Smirker. Thank you, Aspinator. Thank you, Aspie. Thank you, guys. From Something Craig. Good. Gotta go have dinner. Enjoy the stream, everyone. Thank you again, Sophia. Take care. Have a great dinner. Yes. Please feel free to take care of what you gotta do. Lurk away. Very, very kind. Welcome in to Lady Berry as well. And again, thank you, Sophia, for sharing your community with us. Anyone who's still hanging out with us here from Sophia Crombie Music, if there's anything we can play for you also, let us know. We'll be happy to prioritize your stuff as best we can. Hope you're having a great time here at the EB Lounge. Awesome. Oh my gosh, what? Sophia Crombie even cheered? Sophia. Goodness gracious. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I don't even have one for the bits. I have one for subs. I think I did at one point. I forgot. Thank you. And thank you to Seven. I'm going to say Leviathan. Oh, it's Leviathan. Thank you to Leviathan for the follow as well. Appreciate it, my friend. Indeed. Special moment with the song. A friend of mine who passed away from cancer. I used to sing the song. Aspie. Well, thank you for mentioning that. And I hope we did a good job of it for you, my friend. Hope it was a good way to help remind. I'm a singer in a choir for adults with disabilities. Oh, wow. Amazing. Alto 2. Fantastic. The music is huge in my life. Also being deaf and autistic. Wow. Well, thank you so much for being here. And thanks for celebrating, hopefully, that moment with us. I hope that song was a good tribute. Indeed. Thanks for joining us, my friend. Keeler05, welcome in. Hey, buddy. Good to see you. Friends, we got some here. Oh, gosh. We're also past time. I didn't even realize. That song is our penultimate to closing the queue. So, with that, we're going to need to look at closing up the queue, friends. This will be the last call for Request a Hall. Coming up for Eyes on the Sky. This is from The Greatest Showman. What a great tune. It is same guys who did, what do they do? Dear Evan Hansen also did this. And then they did something else after that. They like so many hits. Something they did recently. I'm trying to remember what it was. But this is such a great tune. I love playing this song. I'm teaching this. I've taught this song several times. I think I'm teaching it right now with another student. Oh, now I remember what it was. They requested this one. I said, wait on this one. We'll do this song number 2 for this season because it's pretty hard. We started one a little bit easier because it is pretty challenging. We said, good choice. That'll be our number 2 song for the year. That's right. Beautiful song from Benji Pasek. Pasek. I've never actually heard the name said. And Justin Paul. That's right. From Million Dreams. Indeed. Paracoda, was the fourth theme for bits for subs? I can't remember. Oh, that's it. Wait, was it? We thank you for the bits, friend. I gotta look at that up. That's a really great question. I feel like that's what it was. I think you're right. Indeed. Thank you, Aspie. Appreciate that, my friend. Great to know she just got home. Oh, fantastic. Hello, world, says the wife. Welcome in. Do we have any Disney in there? Hopefully. We'll see. So, friends, let us know what we can play for you. This is the last call for requests. After this tune, we will be closing out the queue. So get them in while the getting is good. After that, we'll close the queue out. And anything that is left in our streamer song list queue, we'll be glad to play for you. So get it in while the getting is good. This is for Eyes in the Sky from The Greatest Showman, A Million Dreams. Thanks again for being here. Hope you enjoy. I'm EB in the EB Lounge, Mos EB Cantina. Ah, such a great song. You guys are trying to make me cry tonight. Dude, I Can't Make You Love Me and Greatest Showman, which is like a signature one that makes EB verklempt. Like, oh man, whenever I get to the charity duet part that breaks into that, it's like, it's just so good. Like when if you know the story, you know the moment and just how it is in the song. It's just so great. What just a beautiful, beautiful moment in the story. And then in the story of the song as well as the story of the movie. It's just, it's so good. Thank you. Thank you to Eyes on the Sky, Mod with the most, for that request. Eyes on the Sky is really good at picking songs that make me cry, man. He just is. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, brother. Much appreciated. All the mod love. Hey, that reminds me, yeah. Now, first off, that was officially the last call for request, friends. Let's close up the queue, EB mods, shall we? Thank you again. Everything that's in the queue, we're going to be playing out into the rest of the night. Thank you so much for participating, for helping us to choose our adventure one song request at a time tonight, folks. I am looking forward to playing the rest of them for you, but it is officially now, as far as the queue is concerned, closing time. Thank you again. Oh my gosh. And before we move on, and check this out. If you would, thank you so much to ask me for the reminder. We've got some really great folks who are part of the EB Lounge universe here. And those guys who help keep me on task, keep all the things happening when we got raids, when we got 17 different chats going on in different vertical, horizontal streams and Twitch and the YouTube universes. These guys keep the song list going, keep this organized. And they keep me mostly sane, which is not a short order at all. So we're going to pause right now to get some love and check this out with our new chat command. Feel free to use it if you can. Friends, let's give all our love. Take a moment. Give the love where the love is appropriate to our good friends, fellow lounge lizards. EB mods, show your love for EB mods. Show your love for EB mods. Show your love for EB mods. Everybody! EB mods, show your love for EB mods. Show your love for EB mods. Show your love for EB mods. They even got really super cool new emotes, each and every one of them. Thank you to Archon Eclipse. Thank you to Eyes in the Sky. Thank you to Lady Berry. Thank you, Paracoda. And thank you, Song Kuryume, who will at some point get out of overtime purgatory. The poor gal. Oh my gosh. Trust me, Songra is still part of the EB Lounge experience. Those of you who know Songra and know her well, we talk almost every day, at least on text, if not on phone. The girl wants to be here, trust me. She's had so much, including right now, overtime, purgatory. Keeler 5, thanks, buddy. Thank you, everyone, for giving the love to our amazing mods to help things keep rolling around here. Indeed. For Devika, I have to get up in 4 hours. Oh my gosh! Devika, thank you so much for being here. What do we got? Can we move her up? Let's do Black Velvet for Alana Miles. She's got to go to bed. She's been hanging out. Let's move up for Devika, can we? This will send you off some Black Velvet. Thank you for your patience. Thank you very much, Devika. We're gonna bump up Black Velvet for Devika, our good friend. And if you do catch it, awesome. If not, we send it in spirit to you, my friend. We got you. Tell her we miss her. We'll do 18 Yama, absolutely. In fact, I do. In fact, we talk about you a lot. So there you go. Awesome. Listen, send this out to our good European German friend, Devika. This one's for you, my friend. Sorry again for the delay on this. Here we go. We had a busy night, Devika. This is one of our busier nights we've had in a while. So here we go with Alana Miles, Black Velvet for the wielder of the bow, the Night Ranger. Devika, Black Velvet. Hope you enjoy. Black Velvet, Alana Miles. Canadian singer-songwriter. Great tune about, of course, King of Rock and Roll, Mr. Elvis Presley. Great story, song, beautiful tune, bluesy tune, a fun one to play. Thank you for the request from Devilica, my friend. You know you should put me first. If I have to go all listen to the song, well, we love you and we love having you around, so. And I haven't seen you in a while. We should have bumped you up earlier than I did, so take that. Yeah, next time I'll move you up even faster. Because we always pick great tunes, and you're always a delight to have here. Have a great night. Sleep well, my friend. And sorry it took so long to get to your tune. Always great to see you. Take care. From Killer 5, thank you for the snaps as well, buddy. What do you call a group of musical whales? An orchestra. Ba-doom, boom. There it is. We are pro dad joke around here, Aspie. Well done. Well done. Well played. Well played. Friends, I am EB. You're in the EB Lounge. Let's get back to Mr. John's Bibbo's request. Another European who's also up quite late getting his tunes in. I haven't played this forever, John. Glad to play this for you. This is it's Ray Charles. There are some songs that I won't play, that I just will not play, because they're just too sacrosanct. They're just too I don't touch that one. And this is one that's every time I play this, I'm like, yeah, but is anyone ever gonna do better than Ray? No. Am I even gonna come close tonight? No. And I'm almost just it's just some things it's so sacred, this song. And it's so Ray's song, it just is. Of course, Hoagie Carmichael wrote it, but it's Ray's song, right? This is a Ray Charles song as much as anyone could lay claim to a tune that they didn't necessarily write. This is Ray's tune, and it's such a beautiful tune. I can lay claim to it a bit now because I did live in Georgia now. I lived in Georgia for 4 years. And so one of the things when I play it, I do try and have my good thoughts about my time in Atlanta. There's some good ones there, for sure. Great state, great town to live in. I really enjoyed my time in Atlanta. It's a good city to me, and I love hearing how she continues to roll down the road. So we'll be playing that, and I'll be thinking about that tonight as we play it for John's Bibbo. You are in the EB Lounge. This is Mos EB Cantina. We are playing your requests and going on an adventure that you have helped choose tonight. From 18 Yama, my wife did for 5 years in Atlanta. People are so nice. It is such a great town. That is so cool, 18 Yama. I did not know that. That's really cool. You have to tell me what part of Atlanta, because you're inside the metro, outside, yeah. Southern hospitality, nothing like it. That's right, buddy. That's right. Marietta. Oh my gosh. Marietta. So my very first theater gig in Atlanta was in Theater in the Square in Marietta, Georgia. There you go. Played the 1940s radio hour. Oh my gosh, what a small world. That's so cool, buddy. Very cool. Yeah, beautiful town, Marietta. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful town. Indeed. All right, cool people. Coming up for John, this is Ray Charles, Georgia, on my mind. Hope you enjoy. Thanks again for being here. Ray Charles. It's an old sweet song. Keeps Georgia on my mind. Ray Charles, legend of legends. He did such an amazing version of Being Green, which is, again, one of my all-time favorite songs. Ugh. Anything that was written or done by anyone ever on the planet Earth, if Ray Charles suddenly played it, it became a Ray Charles song. You know what I mean? Just one of those guys who could take any song, speak its language, and then make it his own. It's just... He was a true gift to the world and the world of music. Just what a blessing he was. Thank you, Ray. Thanks for what you did, buddy. And yeah, Being Green. Oh man, if you've not heard his Being Green version, so good. Ah, so good. Thank you for that request as well to John. I have not played that song in a hot minute. And another thing about that song, Georgia Man, one of the reasons I haven't played in a hot minute is because that's actually a song that I used to play many times. I would save it and play it for a dear friend of mine who I worked with for many, many years. Great trumpet player and singer by the name of Scotty Hodge. And she would play the song and trumpet, kill it, and then I would modulate and switch to the key she would sing it in, and we'd sing it down after that. Oh gosh, she was so great. Scotty has passed as well. She passed and left us last year. And was it last year? No, wait, hold on. Gosh, time does fly, doesn't it? It would have been... No, it was April of this year. Yeah, it was April of this year. Very recently when I went to visit before she passed. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. It's not that easy being green, indeed. Oh, Sonny's Barbecue. Yeah, man. The Big Chicken. I don't know the Big Chicken. I've, of course, been to the Varsity, which was like the staple in Atlanta. Oh, at the stadium and whatnot. Indeed. There's so many iconic places in Atlanta. I don't know the Big Chicken. That's a new one to me. Or maybe I'm not remembering it, but Sonny's Barbecue. There's so many great. Of course, now I'm in KC, Kansas City. Let me tell you, there's some iconic barbecue joints around here. Indeed. Yeah, you're not familiar with the Big Chicken. I'm a chef at heart. I love cooking. That's awesome. Man, I'm blanking on the Big Chicken. I've been over 15 years since I've been there. Since I lived there. I've been there many times. The Big Chicken. I'll have to think about it. All right, I'll follow up on that. I'll let you know. I feel like because I'm thinking about too many things. I'm probably not dawning on me. Coming up next for Kyber Crystal. Kyber Crystal, thank you for the request on this. Always love to play some Journey. And Kyber Crystal may or may not know this as well as a longtime lounge lizard. But yeah, Journey is also an Easter egg friend, so buckle up. We've got a lot of medleys tonight, and this is one of them. It's hard for me to play Journey without doing the medley. And that's going to happen right now. So we're going to dial it in with a good Journey medley. Awesome. No, that's awesome, 18. A Big Chicken is a huge chicken with eyes that roll. Used to be KFC. That is priceless. That is hilarious. Welcome into Alexander Brunoff as well. Thanks so much for joining us. Fantastic over in the YouTube universe. All right, friends, we've got this tune. This is looks like, yep. This tune is the penultimate tune for the night. A little Journey. And we'll close out tonight with a little Bryan Adams. I might do a closer after that. I feel like I might do a closer too. We'll see. Yeah, I might. We'll see how it happens. Indeed. Or was it much love for time for bed? Good night, Aspinator. You know what? Aspinator, we're going to move yours up. I was actually just thinking about that as well. If I am wake up. Oh my gosh. Aspie. Okay. We're going to go ahead and move yours up right now. I was thinking about flipping to close with Journey anyway. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and move Aspinator's up to do the Bryan Adams. Let's do that. Yeah? Let's do that right now. Boom. Love it. And then Kyber Crystal, yours is just such a great anthem. Do you have the time to do it? Kyber Crystal, I hope that's okay because yours is like such a great closer. It's like the perfect closer for tonight. But yours was first, so if that doesn't work for you, go ahead, speak now, forever hold your pizza. While I'll get the other chart ready, and you just let me know one way or the other. If you gotta go, we'll get you in, buddy. What am I gonna do it for you? Right? Or is it everything I do? There it is. Got it. Boom. Cool. Excellent. I'm here, it's fine. Thank you so much, Kyber Crystal, for being flexible. Yeah, I mean, it's man, Don't Stop Believing is, I mean, a killer closer, right? Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you for being flexible. Thank you for being kind and generous and gracious with your time. This is for Aspinator, who's got a very early morning as well. Thank you again for hanging out and for being a new lounge listener, my friend. Thanks for hanging out and getting to know us here, and we hope to have you join us sometime again real soon. Here we go with some Bryan Adams, little Robin Hood, Kevin Costner action. Everything I do it for you. Hope you enjoy. Thanks again for being here, folks. By request for new lounges, you're asking your 8675. That was Bryan Adams' classic. Everything I do it for you. Hope you enjoyed that, my friend. Hope you get some good sleep tonight. I know you have an early call. Thanks again for hanging out with us. Thanks for your patience and getting that tune in for you. Thank you to Leviathan for the follow. Thank you everyone for hanging out with us tonight. We're hoping you're having a blast. That was the last one before our last one. Penultimate. I love that word. It's such a great word. I love having an excuse to use it. Coming up, we've got our final tune. Thank you so much again to Kyber Crystal for being flexible with allowing us to use your request as the closer tonight. Because it's really awesome. Eyes in the Sky, 309. I believe you. I'm here, it's fine. Thank you, Killer5, for the snaps. Checking in, make sure we got everything set over here. Welcome into Navy Sands over in the YouTube universe. Thanks for hanging with us, buddy. Folks, we got our last tune coming up. It's a medley. I mean, come on, it's Journey. You gotta do a medley, right? 867. There it is. Jenny, who can I turn to? I'm just saying. Oh my gosh, y'all crack me up. Indeed. Oh, Aspinator 686. I got it. Now, there it is. Now I get it. There it is. There it is. Oh, Eyes in the Sky. Well played. Well played. There it is. Now I got it. Friends, we got our closing tune. Thanks so much for being here. We're going to be streaming again this Sunday. Another Mos EB Cantina stream. And then Monday, folks. The one, the only, Mickey P joins us for our first official collab duet right here in the Star Wars studio, in the EB Lounge studio. Mandalorian helmets may be involved in the making of said stream. We've got a lot of other announcements that are going to be coming out. It's a very special day here at EB Lounge. If you have not seen her performance of Creep that we just released on YouTube today, holy guacamole. She crushes it. Just make sure you watch all the way through, because when she gets to the money notes, they are so money. So good. Mickey P joining us on Monday. We'll be streaming our Mos EB Cantina stream on Sunday as well. Get your requests lined up and ready to roll, baby. Shoot them from the hip. We'll serve it up for you. Hope you have a great weekend. Hope you've pre-gamed your weekend well. Thanks again for hanging out with us tonight. Oh my gosh. What a great way to close this. Thank you, Kyber Crystal, for setting us up. Be safe, be well. See if you can be a hero to somebody this weekend. Who's in your life? Might be able to be a hero for. That is Season 3's theme as we started this September. Who might be somebody that you can lend a hand to? The littlest things in our minds can often be life-saving to others when we had no idea. We really just don't know the difference a little act of kindness on our part can be to someone's life. Truly, literally life-saving sometimes. See who can be here this weekend, maybe. And thanks for being a hero here at EB Lounge. We appreciate you. Let's do some Journey. I mean, not that I had to. I did not have to tell anybody that Don't Stop Believin' by Journey could be a pretty good choice for a closer, right? No one needed to know that fact. It was self-evident. Oh, man. What a great song. Such a great anthem. Thank you again to Kyber Crystal. Thank you for the snaps, friends. Great song indeed, Keeler 5. The best. Eyes in the Sky. Thank you to our EB mods. Thank you again. Round of applause. You guys are amazing. Thanks for all that you do. From all the places that you do. From work, from driving, from testing, for all the places. They dial it in. They help out however they can. Thank you again. EB Lounge will indeed be with you always. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the gift subs. Y'all are amazing. We had a great night tonight. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I gotta check out this Sophia Crombie. I need to check out their stream. I gotta check out their channel. Make sure to check them out as well, friends. We had as well. Who do we have? We had Firefox. Secret Firefox popped in as well. Say hey, a fellow streamer. Indeed. Friends, be safe, be well. Hope you have a great weekend, and we hope to see you again real soon. I'm EB. You've been in the EB Lounge, rocking Mos EB Cantina. Monday, especially, check out Mickey P joining us here, taking requests, doing originals, duetting it up. It's gonna be a blast. All right, let's take a look and see who is here and live in the Twitch cosmos. If you are part of the YouTube universe, thank you again for hanging out with us. Give us a subscribe if you like what we did, so you can come back and join us real soon. We've got some great stuff that'll be dropping in the next few days and few weeks with that as well. Let's see here. Who is live? Who's doing things? Oh yeah, so many cool people. Let's go ahead and rate out to... How about we rate to... Oh my gosh. Come on. So many cool... Oh my gosh, so many great people. Let's go ahead and wrap up and rate out to... Oh, the Crane couple are on. Crane couple, fantastic. We haven't rated out them. I was just thinking about them the other day. Let's go ahead and head over to the Crane couple. Oh yeah, Arcana Clips was using an example of an emote because we're getting some new emotes coming. Y'all voted on them. Y'all voted on some new emotes. They may be being worked on right now as we speak. Can't wait to deliver those up very, very soon as well for season 3. Yes, the Crane couple, delightful folks. Indeed. There it is, our raid call in our chat. Please copy that, paste it in when we go hang out with the Crane couple, raid into them, give them some love, EB Lounge style. Folks, thanks again. Let me go ahead and head over here again for our EB mods, make sure everything's set over here. Let me go ahead to their channel. All the things. There we go, head over to the Crane couple to hang out with them. Fantastic. Oh my gosh, Scary Farm. They're doing Halloween mazes. This should be a lot of fun. All right, cool people. Let's go hang out with the Crane couple. Whenever you guys are ready, we can head on over there. Thank you again. Hope to see y'all real soon. Be well. Take care. I'm EB. And this is EB Lounge.
Spider-Man.